Hello guys, it's Game Prepper here. First, I want to say thank you guys for all the comments and feedback from you guys. I really appreciate it. It really helps a lot when you guys let me know what to do and how to fix things that I'm doing wrong. I really appreciate it, and it definitely helps. So, well, today I'm doing another video to show you guys what I got over the past week. As you know, I go to garage sales, thrift stores, flea markets, pawn shops, anywhere I can get a game for the right price, cheap or free, better. Yeah, at the end of the video, I always do a recap to show you guys all the games that I picked up, show you one at a time, and if I can remember, I'll tell you how much I paid for them and where I picked them up. And yeah, I'll see you at the end.
Alright guys, let's get started here. That first game you're about to see, I picked it up at a Goodwill and I paid $1.99 for it. It is the Wii Sports game, and it is a very common game, but it's still one of the better games for the Nintendo Wii, believe it or not. And it still goes for about, well, I wouldn't say $9 to $10 on eBay. That other game that I picked up, it was just an empty case. People go to Goodwill and they take the game for free. They don't pay for it and leave the case behind. I usually ask, or I used to ask, if they would sell me the game, but I mean the empty case, but they usually don't. They just throw it away, I'm guessing. So I don't ask anymore at Goodwills. There, I picked it up again. I guess I didn't believe it wasn't inside the first time. Alright.
Hello.
Alright guys, this next up was at a yard sale. It was actually a community sale. There was, I don't know, maybe 70 or 80.
How much are you looking?
Maybe I'm exaggerating, but there were a lot of yard sales going on in that community on Sunday. And I didn't buy any video games from any other yard sale because I'm broke. I collect on a budget. I usually take $50 or $60 with me to the flea markets on Sunday in yard sales, and I didn't have any money left. I only had $40 left, and that's it. I try not to go over whatever I have, because that's how you end up broke and alone and in the streets, because you're spending the rent money on video games, and that's when your wife leaves you behind and she thinks that you're a video game addict and leaves your sorry ass. That's why I don't spend more than what she gives me, and I mean it. She controls the money. Because if it wasn't for her, I'll probably end up buying every video game I find, and that's well, that'll be good, but it wouldn't be good for our savings and wallets and rent, I guess, mortgage. Be living in the streets. So she has me on a pretty tight budget, and like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it on some of my last videos. We're not rich, we're not, anything like that. I collect, like I said, on a budget. I'm a landscaper, and I don't get a lot of money. I get enough. I get paid more than the average landscaper, because, but, yeah, I'm still broke. And I know most of you out there collecting video games are in the same boat as me. You have to stick to a budget, and if you find anything else that you like, but you already spend the money for the week or with the month, whatever, you stop buying.
Another game in it, but I don't have
and that's what I do. Nonetheless, I did manage to get I think 10 games, 10 Xbox 360 games from this lady. And I only paid 15 bucks. I think originally she wanted $3 a piece, but I got 10 for 15. And I was on my way out of that yard sale when I asked if they had anything other than Xbox 360 or anything older. She said that her son had a GameCube and some games, so she asked him to come out and so I could take a look at the games. He did. He came out with a Nintendo GameCube, the system, hookups, controller, and the game, two games actually. Zelda was one of them. Zelda Ocarina of Time, the 2-disc game, and I picked it up for 20. He asked 25, and I picked it up for 20. It was a decent deal. So yep, there you have it.
Thank you.
I'm a collector on a budget.
All right. Thanks. We have returned.
Alright guys, this next stop was at a yard sale, and that wasn't actually the first time I was at the yard sale. I was there probably 30 minutes earlier, and I didn't get any video of it because my phone was dead the first time. So I went home, recharged the batteries, and went back to get some games for you guys. Well, actually for me, to show you guys.
I remember the character of this guy.
Yeah.
I think I picked up
Take it.
3 games or 2 games on my first visit to that yard sale, and I picked up 6
$3.
on the second one.
This one.
$3.
And yeah, she had some pretty good games. She had South Park, The Stick of Truth, Catherine, and some Halo games. Nothing really special, but I mean, they're probably some of the games, probably go online on eBay for about, maybe 15-20 bucks a piece, and I got them for $3, less than that, because I bundled them together. And I believe the first time I paid $5 for 2 games, and the second time I paid I believe 15 for 6 games, and she threw in 2 games for free. They were MDK for the PlayStation 1, and
I want it.
Crash Bandicoot 2 for the PlayStation 1. She gave them to me for free, which was good.
Is this the one where
I'm not saying that I don't buy games on eBay. I definitely do buy games on eBay. I try not to. I try to find them in the wild, but the games that I do pick up on eBay are games or accessories. They're pretty much hard to get on the wild.
They're $2.
An example of that, it's Tekken. I think Tekken 6
They're part 2 and part
limited
4.
edition, the one that came with the arcade stick or arcade controller.
I have that one.
I picked that one. I bought that one on eBay. I think I paid I think 40 plus shipping. I can't remember. Maybe like 70 bucks total. And I bought Steel Battalion the game and the controller. And most of you guys know that game comes with the biggest controller for any system. It comes with
How much is this
a
one?
whole,
PlayStation 1.
I think the 3-piece controller. I think like pedals and it's hard to explain. If you guys want to see that, just let me know on the comments below, and I can show you guys what what comes in the box. I paid $250 for that one. It usually goes for around $250 or $300 on eBay. I did get a pretty good deal though, because I mean the box, it's not perfect, but it's not bad, and the controller is actually pretty good. Seems like new. Like I said, if you guys wanna take a look at that, just let me know at the comments below. And, I'll probably do a video just to show you guys that massive controller. a real good game. It's I think it's a mech
Awesome.
what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember. If you guys are interested in seeing that, just let me know and I'll show you guys. And pretty much anything that I can find in a while, I'm pretty patient and I'll try to find it in a while. But like if it's something like that requires a little more time, or it's hard to get on the wall, I'll get it on eBay whenever I get a few extra bucks in my wallet, or if I sell something on eBay, because I do sell stuff on eBay. Anything that I get double, so if I sell them on eBay. But yeah, alright guys, I'm gonna let you guys watch the rest of the video because I have nothing else to say about this one.
No, we did not pay for that one.
He said you have it.
Yeah, we have it.
You guys already have it at home. You don't want two of them.
You know how I know? Give me the page about it. I'm taking it.
Okay, well apparently you are.
I'm never gonna pay for it.
I already did. This next 4 video games that we picked them up at a flea market. Nothing special. The Beatles Rock Band, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, Mushy Monsters, Red Faction, common games. But we paid $5 for them. This couple, they always have their games marked at I believe 3 games for $5. And we got 4. We still paid $5. It's very special. They usually give us good deals. No, just kidding. They'll probably give that deal to whoever asks. Hey, I'll take this for $5. Sure, whatever. Take. But I still want to think I'm special. No, but I do. I do end up at this booth every week. Every time I'm at the flea market, I end up at this booth because the couple that owns this booth, that's all they do. They sell video games and they sell movies. And like I said, they always have their games marked at that price, 3 games for $5. I can't remember the movies how much they sell them for, because I don't really buy movies or Blu-rays or whatever. But video games, that's their price, 3 games for $5. And the more you buy, the cheaper they get. But yeah, I end up at this booth every week, because every 2 to 3 weeks maybe they get new stuff, they get new games, they put them out, and they usually sell real fast. Because I'm not the only video game collector or hunter that that's out there buying games.
No.
Everybody that buys games at one point or another, they end up at that booth, because they know that this guy has new games every couple weeks. But the trick to getting the good games before anybody else is get out there early. I'm there at the flea market every week, probably around maybe 6:30, 6 o'clock, before they even they're even set up. They're setting up their booth, and I'm already there in line. Well, not in line, so I'm usually the first one there, but I'm waiting for them to unload their trucks, and I usually ask them, hey, do you have any video games today, any new video games today? Either yes or no. But this week luck wasn't on my side. Those games are the only ones that I picked up, and I didn't have any of those games, so it's good. But yeah, that's the trick. Get up early, and you get the good games. At the beginning my son, he kept crying and complaining because he didn't want to be there. But after a couple weeks, after 3 weeks, he would wake me up to get to the flea market and get games or toys for him, whatever.
Hey.
But yeah, I mean, usually I'm there 6:30, and I mean it's not like I'm getting on purpose. I'm getting out of bed on purpose to go to the flea market because like I said, I do landscaping, and landscapers they have to get up early and be at the shop at 7 o'clock or 6:30. So I'm usually up every day at 5:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 to get ready, take a shower, and eat breakfast and get out. So it's a usual thing for me. But yeah, guys, I'll see you at the recap, and bye.
Alright guys, welcome back. Like I promised, I'm going to do a recap of all the games that I got. I'm going to show you one by one, and I'll let you know how much I pay for them. And if it's a bundle, I'll let you know how much I pay for the whole thing. Because there's definitely some games that I picked up at yard sales or flea markets, and I usually bundle them together so I can get a better deal. Well, let's get started. Let's get started with this one. Because it is my favorite system of all time. I know most people don't like it, but I definitely do. It is the GameCube, the Indigo GameCube. I picked it up at a flea market, and I paid $20 for the GameCube, controller, hookups, memory card, and the game. The game is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 2-game bonus disc. The case is not in the best of conditions. I don't know if you can see it there. But the game definitely is. It is in amazing condition. Can't see a scratch on it. The manual is also a little bit worn out, bent in some corners, but a great game, and $20. The GameCube, I actually found it at the same flea market where I picked up, not flea market, yard sale, where I picked up a few Xbox 360 games, and I was on my way. I was leaving after I made the purchase for the 360 games, and I asked the lady if she had anything else video game related for sale, older, newer, whatever, and she said that her son had a GameCube with some games. She said he had like 15 games, but he only came out with 2 games, and I can't remember the name of the other. Game that he came out with. If I remember, I'll cause I don't have it with me. If I remember, I'll let you guys know at my next video. And the 360 games that I picked up are as follows: Witcher 2, Fairy Tale Fights, Crimes and Punishments, Dragon Age, Dragon's Dogma, got it, Tomb Raider, Dead Rising, Resident Evil, Blades, and Assassin's Creed 3. I left this one for last because there's a disc missing. I usually do a good job at opening all the games that I buy and to make sure everything is in there. I didn't check this one, so I'm missing one disc. So I'll be on the lookout for disc number 1 for this game. That was it, and I think I paid $15 for those games. at the same yard sale where I got the last GameCube I showed you. Next is gonna be this Lonesome Wii Sports game. I picked it up at a Goodwill for $1.99. It's kind of scratched, but I mean it's playable, and it's not really that bad. I don't know if you can see it there. And it has I don't know if Goodwill did it or the guys that donated did it, but they put the they flipped the cover, and it's Mario Party 8 in the back. Next, it's gonna be a Flea Market find, and I usually visit this booth almost every week because they usually have new games, new inventory on this booth. And it is Mushy Monsters Mushy Zoo, Mushling Zoo for the DS. And it is the limited edition. I don't know what's so limited about it, but it came with bonus material in it. Some stickers, I'm guessing. I don't know. Some trading cards. The manual. What's wrong with my hands today, man? Jesus. The manual and the game. Butterfingers. What else? What else? Let's start with. Well, this is my last pickup, right? Yeah, last pickup. Last pickup of the week. Well, actually, it probably might not have been the last pickup, but it's the last thing I want to show you this week. And let's start with the Xbox 360 games. Resonance of Faith for the Xbox 360. Final Fantasy 10-2 for the PlayStation 2. Halo Reach, Xbox 360. Bulletstorm Epic Edition. Condemned 2 Bloodshot for the 360. And Medal of Honor Limited Edition. I picked them at the yard sale, and I paid $15 for those 5 games. And she gave me a couple games for free, and those games are, I think it's MDK for the PlayStation 1. Kind of scratched up, but it's playable. Still plays. And Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back for the PlayStation 1. Again, those last 2 games were free. It's kind of scratched too, but it still plays. And that same yard sale, I went back, but I forgot to get footage of this next 3 games that I'm gonna show you. And I went back because I ran out of money, so I have to go home. I have to go back home and get a few more bucks to get this 3 games that I really wanted. First is Bulletstorm Limited Edition. I know you noticed that I got the other one for the 360, but one is limited edition and the other one is epic edition. I'm pretty sure it's the same game, just different names. Let me know if I'm wrong. South Park, The Stick of Truth for the PlayStation 3. And Catherine for the PlayStation 3. I forgot to show you these three. That happened because I was dropping things left and right, so I forgot to show you those ones. But there they are. Red Faction for the PlayStation 2. And Beatles Rock Band for the PlayStation 3. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 for the original Xbox. And I got these three games at the same booth where I got Mushy Monsters. I believe that's it for this week. So there you go. Let me know what you think, if you liked it, if you didn't, and if like I always ask, if you have anything, any suggestions where I can improve, just let me know. I will try to do it better. And until next time.